I've been dealing with a lot of tech clients recently, and a lot of startup tech clients have employees who are non-US. Historically, a lot of our client base has been people who are already wealthy investing in the United States because we have favorable capital markets or real estate markets. But there's been a growing base of individuals who are not US people who are getting shares in a US corporation because so many tech companies are being founded as US corporations. Delaware C Corp is a very common US tech startup structure. A non-US, previously, we didn't have a lot of these clients, but now with globalization and the rise of tech, we just have a lot of non-US early employees who are incentivized to work in the company by being granted shares in the company. Technically speaking, those shares are US property for US estate tax purposes, and the shareholder, if it's an individual person, is a non US citizen, non US domiciliary who would be subject to the estate tax on those shares if they were to die. This is something that's completely off a lot of foreign tech workers' radar. They just aren't thinking about it. Why would they? Sometimes the companies aren't even thinking about it. And we have US tech founders who aren't even thinking about it, who are subject to a whole bunch of different rules. Even if you're not a founder, even if you are a worker from India or Singapore or China or Russia or anywhere, and you're going to work for a US tech firm, or a startup, I would say, and as part of your compensation, you're being granted shares in that company. Uh, you really need to think about whether or not there's a better way to hold them. Even in the boilerplate operating agreements of these companies, there's usually exemptions that allow for transfer of incentivized shares into other family members or to trust for the benefit of the employee's family members. What I would say is read those agreements, talk to a cross-border planner, and see if it makes sense for you to put in place a structure that would immunize you from the estate tax if something were to happen to you.